a change in attitude, guys. Uh, you know, you should not be bros before hoes. You should never say something like that, especially with women around. Or never trust anything that bleeds 7 days of the month and lives. What do you think she is? No, she's not a monster. What do you think she is? It's the way you talk sometimes that grosses them out. And it's the pickup lines and this and that. They don't want to be your one night nasty fuck. You know, they deserve a little better than that. You know, like Lily said, you know, she worked at a strip club as a bartender. She was not a stripper. She was a bartender there. And she told me like her experiences there. You know, how she saw so many married men cheat on their wives with a stripper or whatnot. You know, so you're married, you have a wife, and you'd rather go to a strip club than fuck your own wife. You know, something's off there. But see what I mean? To women, they'll talk. They see what you do, you know. I understand why I get flirted a lot because I treat them right. You know. You fail there. You know, it's your behavior, your own behavior. You know, you wanting to go to the bar with your guy friends instead of staying home and making love to your wife, you know. Stuff like that, you know. Women. You know, if you cheat on your wife, she'll find out one way or another. You don't believe me? They all talk. They all talk. Me? I'm the kind of guy that women want to have a harem with. You know, they made that clear. You know what's a harem? It's like banging 7 chicks in one go. Why do you think? I actually care a little how you know a woman's treated. I actually care. You know, and I would not have a harem. I love my wife, but you know, it is what it is. Respect women, and you might get to that point. Honestly, you know, give them a little attention. You might get to something like that. You know. You know, I try to protect women in other countries like Ukraine. You know, I tried to save a couple lives there one day, and you know, I paid the price. But you know, women talk. You know, is what it is. If you're the kind of guy that protects women and takes good care of your wife, you know, and children, you're gonna be wanted. You know, regardless. You know, I'm not saying it's right, but it's kind of normal. Women want a good man, and if you can't fit that mold, not their problem. They don't have to like you. They don't have to go out with you. They don't have to fuck you. They don't have to take your bullshit. You know, they'll tell you they have a boyfriend or a girlfriend or whatever. They'll tell you they just because you don't need to know. You don't need to know. You don't need to fuck them. You know. And just because you know the lexical language, I can tell you some stuff. They'll just change it up to something else. You know what I mean? They'll use something else. They're not stupid. I'm giving you advice, man, to smarten up, because I don't want all the women after me all the time, you know. And especially in my town, it's like, guys, wake up. You know, you all tell me that you're now gay because women treated you like crap. No, you were gay to begin with. You were simply hiding. Either that, or you know, you just lack the right knowledge. Your dad didn't show you how, you know, or whatever. Or you're not smart enough to pick up on something anybody should, you know? Like, most of my guy friends, same thing. Their girlfriend dumped them for me, or they all turned gay, or not all my guy friends are. And I'm not gonna say names. I don't want to put them on the spot, you know. But they all feel the same way. Bros before hoes. It was always that mantra. And even I did for a while because I was not getting any attention from women. I was rejected all the time. I was bullied a lot growing up. And my guy friends made me feel part of a group, you know? So I kind of jumped in, but I didn't really believe in it, kind of thing. You know what I mean? They just made me feel part of a family. You know, when after my mom kicked me out of the house, or her boyfriend did, I had nothing else than my friends. And it's sad that most of them, ended up heartbroken, and or that we lost touch, or to begin with. Uh, but it is what it is. It's because you didn't notice the right one that was there right in the taking, or you didn't treat the right one right. You had one and you didn't take good care of her. You went elsewhere. You looked elsewhere. You always look for the better package or the hotter chick. You had a hot chick already. Why did you look elsewhere? You want Tracy, but Jessica wants you. Why don't you want Jessica? Jessica wants you. Jessica is showing you she's interested. Jessica's there every day trying to show you she likes you. But no, you want Tracy or whatever her name is. Just saying. Example, right? Example. Fictive names for situations. But you know what I mean, right? Like, you always want what you can't have. What's not yours. What is yours you won't take. Not my fault. Not my fault if you fail to notice a woman that actually loves you. And women don't talk. If you're a lousy guy, don't treat them right. They'll talk. Sorry, you won't get far. You won't get laid. It's simple. People say I'm a womanizer. No, I'm not. I'm married. I just know things that you should know. That your dad should have taught you. That should be obvious to know. It should be obvious to a man when a woman loves you, or has a crush on you, or wants to go out with you. You should know. You should be able to tell the signs that she is giving you. A woman who actually has a crush on you will be the first one to make the move. You won't have a single thing to do. The more you try, the more you fail, because women all talk. Oh, he's just another player. Oh, he's just another player. He's just one regular guy. He's just a regular guy. He flirts. He's just a regular guy. Nothing normal. Nothing new. Nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing amazing. He doesn't talk to me. He just compliments me on my butt. Doesn't want to know how my day was. Did you ask her how her day was? Did you tell her I like your hair? It looks good on you? Instead of complimenting her butt? Or her necklace? Or her nice shirt? Or it looks good, matches your eyes? You want to compliment a woman. There's a way to compliment a woman. Politely. Just by calling them mister. It's flirting enough to them. It's like, oh, he called me miss. He would marry me. He's being cordial. I made most of my sales working in business by complimenting women with this method. Simply calling them miss, whether or not they were married. Because it made them feel better, made them feel acknowledged, made them feel wanted, and it increased the odds of me closing the sale. Because I know how to talk to women. You can better your life experience by just learning how to talk to women. They want respect. They want respect. They want to feel respected. They don't want to be your one nasty one night thing. And do you honestly think a 30-year-old girl who works at a bar as a bartender will appreciate flirts from men who are 80s, 70s, married men, or whatever? Do you think they would they like that? They would rather go out with someone their own age. It's normal. Not saying love doesn't happen in certain situations, love age is just a number, but you have to reason yourself a little. Obviously she's gonna wait a little while for something closer to what she wants. You know, not gonna go out with no fart. You know what I mean? You know, and I'm sorry, but it is what it is. Because she wants kids, she wants to have a life with a man. She wants someone closer to her age. My wife is older, nothing wrong there. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with dating over your age, or if it happens, good for you. But odds are not there. Uh, Plus she gets flirted all the time by assholes. If you can't figure stuff like that out, sorry. If you can't take the first one that comes to you, and just because you want someone else, well, you're the failure. You shot yourself in the foot. You had one. You went after someone else. You're already a player. You already don't know how to treat women. You always want the bigger package. Women already know that you will leave them for someone harder because you want the hardest. And you fail to realize that a good, kind, hard-hearted woman actually loved you. Women all talk. If you have a girlfriend and you'd rather get stoned and drink with your buddies, and you're never there for her, and you don't listen to her, and you do what you want, and act like she's not part of your life, don't blame her if she goes elsewhere. I had a bad relationship once. I'm not saying my guy friends were all in the wrong. Obviously there are some good and bad women out there. I'm not saying it's all guys' fault. I had a bad experience too, guys. I didn't let it stop me though. I didn't stop there. I kept trying with someone else. In a sense, I didn't give up. I didn't blame all women because of the mistakes of one. When you're at work and you're flipping through your phone and you want to send a message to your girlfriend and you go on her Facebook and you see that she's writing straight on Facebook that she's going on a date with another guy to Subway, and already know that she's cheating on you. I went through that. But what you have to understand is most women saw that. Most women saw that I was in a bad relationship and kept flirting with me at the time. When I was with Melanie, she treated me like shit. She even punched me till I bleed one night from the nose. She was a really bad girlfriend. And no shame there. I can say it. But other women noticed that I didn't give up, that I treated her right, and was a good man, and they all talk. They all knew I stayed loyal to her anyways. What do you think, women talk? Women realized I had a bad girlfriend. They wanted me. They all talk. If to be honest, if your girlfriend dumps you and cheats on you, or whatever, leaves you, or let her. She's not the one. If your girlfriend cheats on you, and you did nothing wrong, go finish a relationship and start fresh. Simple, But it's what it is. I had a bad girlfriend too, guys. I didn't let it stop me. I didn't judge all the women, the same. Truth be told, in town, there was a time where women were bad. But right now, a lot of good women in town. Nuts. Crazy. But I see a lot of women in town. So, they're so pretty, guys. And I don't care. I put a feel on the spot. Sucks to be you. You screwed me over. You did something to me. Sucks to be you. I put you on the spot. So, but most guys need to realize, some things like that. If you can't notice the one that actually loves you, well, you're not gonna go far.